Hi guys, welcome back to Day Trade Diary. Today is a Wednesday, the 27th of May, 2026. It was day number 89 of our documented trading journey. I'll give an update about what happened yesterday on the 26th of May. For Oanda, we are 15,533 US dollars with a 46% exposure. And for Binance Bitcoin, we're at 10,313 with a 26% exposure. So this has been slowly rising. As recent as a week ago, it was like 3% exposure. So because Bitcoin price has been declining recently, we have loaded up on our buy orders, which is a really good thing because I still believe in the long-term prospects of Bitcoin. And of course, for CFDs, our main trading vehicle is silver, and in second place is gold. All of the other assets are not attractive enough to ladder in at this point. But I do have some stink bids set really low for most of them, like copper and um, China stocks and so on. Total return is positive 9.84% over 89 days, and that equates to an absolute value of 2,316 US dollars in profit. Our net asset value chart looks something like this. You can see it's apart from this big dump here, there was some sort of liquidation event here in silver and also in Bitcoin where it caused a crash. We are primarily trending up. It has been stagnant over the past 2 weeks. It reached a peak of 12%, but right now it's like slightly under 10%. Okay, so for Bitcoin, let's go into what happened yesterday. I think it's best if I probably show you this chart instead. Since our last update around here, this candle, we had one big spike up which took profit, and then subsequently a decline in the price again. Let me just move the chart here like this, something like this. Yeah, so one take profit and then three buy orders in the past 24 hours. As documented here, three buys, one take profit. So we continue to monitor the Bitcoin. I think it's still a very good trade, range bound. Let's go in here and have a look. Let's see if we can get rid of all this. Yeah, there it is. So this is the day chart for Bitcoin. Either way, I'll be happy if it rolls over further. Then we can load up on more of our buy orders. As you can see here, open orders set all the way down. And we do have some sell orders above the current price as well. Good. So that was for Bitcoin. Let's look at Oanda next. We have zero activity over the past 24 hours. But most of the commodity prices have dropped yesterday. Not to the extent that we hit new buy orders, but you can see silver is a big red candle on the daily. Can look at the rest. Let's look at bonds. Bonds seem to be going up, so we should be in profit for 3 out of 4 of our trades. But the exposure is very, very tiny in bonds, and the volatility is very, very small in bonds because it's like the biggest market in the world, right? So volatility for that is extremely muted. Liquidity is extremely high for US government bonds, so you don't see much volatility. So it's a trade where you have conviction in your trend and then you just go heavy on it. It's quite a safe bet in my view, as long as you're not deploying like crazy leverage. Okay, China A50. Nothing yet. Where is our buy order? Here. Yeah. Okay. Crude oil, what's happening? Crude oil has been dumping. But I still think that long-term crude oil price is is bullish. So we do have some buy orders set quite low at 90 and 80. Maybe I'll delete this one and just leave the 80. I'm not sure yet. Okay, and then what's next? Copper. Copper seems to be doing quite well. We do have some copper ETFs, obviously not in the context of this day trading, but those ETFs are doing well, the COPP and the COPJ. Let's see what's going on in the S&P. Everyday record highs. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's just bananas. And lastly, we look at gold. So basically, everything seems to be channeling into the S&P 500. Tech stocks are being bid like crazy due to this AI boom, and obviously we missed it because it didn't fulfill the criteria of this grid trading or the ladder trading strategy. So yeah, I mean, in terms of stock allocation, I do have some, but then in the context of this great trading strategy, I feel a tiny bit of FOMO, especially for the S&P 500 trade. But we stick to our strategy because this one is supposed to be a diversifier in our just pure tech stock play strategy, where you just buy the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq 100 and you spray and you hope, or you buy AI coins or memory chip coins, or even now the latest trend is quantum computing companies which have zero revenue, zero profit, extremely high burn rate in cash. So yeah, we speculate differently using this account. This account we are going for traditional safe commodity type bets where it will not go to zero, and it has suffered a big dip like silver and Bitcoin, where it's almost 50% off its all-time high, and we continue to buy further dips and we take profit on the way up. So this is our strategy. We will stick to it. What is our annualized gain? Let's do a quick estimate, right? So if it's the 365 days in a year, you divide that by 89. This is just quick and dirty. Right? I know the math is not 100% incorrect, but we are at 40% annualized return. So there's absolutely nothing to complain about at this point. We are extremely risk averse. If we achieve 40% gains in 2026 with a not trivial amount, our total net asset value now is almost 26,000 US dollars. So it's not a trivial sum of money. It is real money, real risk. Then I would be extremely happy with 40% gain in this speculative trading account. All right, guys. So that concludes my update for today. Wish you all a good week ahead still. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care now. Bye-bye.